Hey guys, so this is the Tribit StormBox Blast 2, the successor to the OG Tribit StormBox Blast. And you guys know how amazing, how monstrous that speaker was. I've reviewed it, I've re-reviewed it, and it is still my go-to speaker. It's something that I use daily. And for me personally, it is the most powerful portable Bluetooth speaker that I own. And now we have a successor, the StormBox Blast 2. And it's come with some new features to make it more outdoorsy and make it more fun. And it's definitely got some upgrades. So sit back and relax. So I'm going to go through the specs, the new features, the build quality. Of course, I'm going to give you my breakdown of the sound quality on this. And at the end of the episode, you are going to get my signature sound test. So don't skip through the video, watch till the end, and then take the right call whether you should get the Tribit StormBox Blast 2. All right, so with that said, let's begin. All right, so now with the unboxing, as you can see, it comes in a humongous packaging. Inside it, you get some paperwork, the charging cable, and of course you get the Tribit StormBox Blast 2 itself. Now, in terms of the specs of the speaker, I'm not going to go through the same thing and read the label. Rather, the chart you're seeing right now, this basically summarizes what the key specs are. Now, you could pause the video and take a good look at this, but what you can pick up from this is that compared to the 90 watt output of the original Tribit StormBox Blast, the Blast 2 offers more than double the sound output. So 200 watts of output. Now, there is a catch here though. So when it is not plugged in, the maximum output you can get from this at 100% volume is 180 watts of output. But when you plug in the charger or the cable, that is when you get its true potential 200 watts of output. So that's something you should keep in mind. Now, apart from this, one of the main features that they've added to the Blast 2 is that it's got two microphone inputs. So you can plug in two wired microphones for your karaoke sessions or nights, and you can adjust the volume for each of those microphones as well as adjust the reverb on those microphones. And apart from that, it's also given you the option of a power bank. So yes, you can charge your phone or any other device using the USB-A output. So these are some nifty new features of the Blast 2. Now, in terms of the build quality, so it is as robust as it was with the original Tribit StormBox Blast. However, this has become beefier. It's like it's been working out. It's got heavier. It feels more streamlined. The design looks more aerodynamic in a way. So it just looks very formidable, beastly, monstrous size, very heavy. So it's not like anybody could just lift this. It takes some work to lift this, but it is still portable. And it is mainly for an indoor as well as outdoor use, hence the massive sound. So in terms of build quality, it is just phenomenal. Now in the front, you have the usual metal mesh grille with the Tribit logo at the center. Behind it, you have the main drivers. So starting off, we have two 15-watt silk dome tweeters that takes care of your high and ultra high frequencies. Below that, you have two 45-watt mid-range drivers that takes care primarily of the vocals and a bit of the low end. And at the center, you have an 80-watt subwoofer that takes care of that punchy low end. And on either side of the speaker, you have two passive radiators. Now on the front at the top, you have a strip that houses all the multifunction control buttons. And these are really tactile buttons and feel really, really high quality. And on the top, you have a really sturdy handle to carry the speaker. Again, each time you carry it, it's like a workout. It's like you're doing some farmer's walk. If you guys know someone who's into working out, it really works your hand and your traps, and it's super heavy, but the handle is super sturdy, so you have no issues there. Now at the back, you have a really thick flap that houses all your ports and the controls for the wired microphone. Now the only downside that I would say is that it still doesn't come with a microphone. So in the middle of your workout session, if you use the speaker like I do, or if you listen to music or whatever, watching a movie, if you get a phone call, you're not going to be able to answer that through this and speak at it. Now, as with the claimed battery life of 30 hours, that is obviously at 50% volume with the LED lights off as well as with the X bass off. So that is when you get 30 hours of continuous playback, which is pretty insane. Now, this also comes with the companion app, the Tribit app. Once you pair this speaker with that app, it gives you granular control over everything. So you can control the LED lights of the sidebars, inside of the tweeters, any light individually, you can control them, or you can keep it off, or you can set it to a particular color depending on whatever you want. You can also choose from preset EQs like the X bass or X3D or jazz, rock, whatever you want, or audiobook, or you can even set the equalizer and tweak it to your liking and set that as a preset. That also works. But most importantly, you get firmware upgrades for the speaker. And what I found, which is really, really useful, is that the app actually lets you control those irritating voice prompts that you get when you turn on the speaker or turn it off when the battery is low. You can actually control whether you want the speaker to give you a prompt or you want to keep it off. I know many of you have asked me, can we turn off this voice prompt when I turn it on or off, or when the battery is low? Yes, with the Tribit app, you can actually do that. And that is just amazing. And it's very thoughtful and it just makes life better. Now, when it comes to the sound, they've got this thing called X-Bass, which was also there on the OG StormBox Blast, which just adds a whole new layer of depth and immersiveness to the bass response. And with the Blast 2, they've got this thing called X3D, which kinds of lets the sound give you a 360-degree feeling. Now, it actually works. It's legitimate. It kind of spreads out the sound in a way that you feel like it's coming from kind of all around you and not just from the front of the speaker, which is really neat, but it's not always advisable. It may be good when you're watching movies, but when listening to music, I found that it kind of hampers the vocals a bit and it's not the best experience. So the ideal way to listen to this is by keeping X-Bass on. That gives you that depth and punch of the bass, and keeping it to volumes around 80%. Not that 100% volume is going to distort, but 80% is more than enough. All right, now let's talk about the main criteria, which is the audio quality. Now, you guys know when I judge these speakers, I judge them based on how they produce the 3 major frequencies that broadly make up any sound that you hear: the highs, the mids, and the lows. The highs where the really sharp sounding instruments are, the mids where the vocals are, and the low end or the bass response. So the highs, very sharp, no distortion at max volume, no crackling whatsoever. As long as you keep the volume to around 75 to 80%, you get a beautiful balance between the highs and the mids and the lows. But if you push it to 100%, of course you still get to hear all the instruments and everything in the higher frequencies, but it tends to get a little jumbled with the overall monstrous volume. So I found that the sweet spot is 80%, which is still crazy loud, but you still get to listen to all the instruments in the higher frequencies. As for the vocals, again, vocals are clean and clear, very bright and upfront, no hollowness. They have ample depth and warmth to them as well. You don't miss anything when you're listening to them. There's no distortion, even at maximum volume, which is crazy. And it is also not going to get interfered by the bass or the higher frequencies. So it maintains its separate lane and it sounds very good, very clean. And whether you're listening to a podcast or watching a movie, dialogues are going to be A-okay. And finally, we have the low end of the bass response. Now, you don't call it a monster if it doesn't have bass. And the StormBox Blast 2, the bass response is monstrously phenomenal. It just hits you with that sheer volume. You know, you feel it on your chest, and the bass is so rumbly and thick and punchy. It's just a beautiful experience. So trust me, whether you're watching movies on this, which is again going to be phenomenally good, or you're listening to music, which is very bass heavy, it's going to do justice. All right, guys, just to summarize, the Tribit StormBox Blast 2 is a definite upgrade over the OG Tribit StormBox Blast in every aspect. So this is expensive, coming in at around 26,000 rupees here in India and around $300 outside in the US, but it's worth every penny. And when these go on sale, you get it for much lower. But trust me, if you want a party speaker for indoor and outdoor use that sounds monstrously good, the Tribit StormBox Blast is your one-stop solution for that. So there you have it, guys. That was my review of the Tribit StormBox Blast 2. I hope you've enjoyed that. Right now, I'm going to leave you with the sound test. I'm going to keep it plugged in so that you get the best audio quality possible. The volume will be at a staggering 90% with it plugged in. I'm going to play 2 tracks. You guys listen to it. It's going to have X-Bass on so that you get the ideal bass response. And yeah, enjoy that. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, if you have any other questions regarding this. And as always, the link to this and other products will be given in the description below. As always, I would really appreciate if you use those links to make your purchase. It will never ever cost you anything extra. You have my word on that. But you guys, as usual, will be helping me run this channel, and I can produce more such high quality and helpful content just for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this video, enjoy the sound test, and I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Cheers.